Petr Cech or Thomas Rosicki?
Thomas Rosicki.
Thomas Rosicki.
Yes.
I went 2004. I went to Czech Republic. Pre-season in Moscow.
Is that where you played with Lewandowski?
Not
He was
17.
17.
No, Nedved.
Pavel Nedved.
Yes, sis.
That's an intro. That's an intro for you right there.
Yeah.
Imagine Pavel Nedved.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Okay, yeah, no, that's a great intro. Welcome to Spy2. I don't know which camera I'm looking at, but welcome back 2025 season. Welcome Dan,
What's
aka TSK,
What's happening?
the Gen Z fan.
Yes, sir.
Is that what you're coining yourself?
Well, you just what you said, so it's fine. That's what you just said. It's fine. I don't mind.
No
Tato?
names. No nicknames.
No nicknames. Arsenal still.
Arteta must go, but
Okay, Arteta must still go. Cardoso must go.
the whole day, every day, the whole day,
So Cardoso and Arteta, same WhatsApp group.
and this Real Madrid one.
Alonso.
Pushed by
Champions. Oh.
Dude, you guys don't suffer and watch those teams play. You just see results and you're thinking,
So you are suffering.
I am Mona.
Oh, shame. Sorry, bro.
Wow. Okay.
These coaches, Mona.
And then, okay, there's me, the wannabe host.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. As we always say, we are not journalists. We are not anchors. We are not coaches. Everything we say here is purely from a fan point of view. This season, we've got the transfer windows is closing tomorrow.
Yes.
So we've had to, speak to our sporting director here at Spy2 Vodcast to sign some few people. We've got our legend here, Sir Benson Muhlongo.
Yeah.
We have to give you the right title, Sir Benson Muhlongo.
We are 19.
Let's get 500,000 viewers, then maybe the title will stay.
Okay.
On
So-
Spy2, 500.
Yeah. Then we'll night you.
We'll try. Then
all
we'll
right.
say, so, yeah, let's do that.
So Grootman Benson will be joining us this season. We've got exciting stuff going on. So he'll be our unfiltered coach. So you know how we normally talk about games and then we get stuck. We are wondering what was the coach thinking? Why do they not see the same game that we watch as fans? So we've got our unfiltered coach here. You've been a player, you've been a coach. I'm sure you're a fan as well. So you've got those three eyes. So hopefully you'll be able to give us some context and some deep dives into that world where you analyze games with us and we debate about whether that was an offside or not, whether that was a foul or not, whether if it wasn't a foul in the penalty box, would it be a foul anywhere else in the field? Things like that.
Yeah. No,
welcome, Khotmani.
thank you.
You will also be hosting 99 Talk with us.
Yes.
As part of the Spy2 Vodcast network.
Anoshim is going down.
Yeah, no, it's gonna go down. So just to give a small and a little glimpse into what 99 Talk will be like, just give us a little teaser in terms of what it would look like, and so that our football fans can look forward to it.
Yes, Jose, my chief. 99 Talk is actually an extension from Spy2. As you said, you're not coaches. You don't go deep. So 99 Talk, that's why we hit the nail to the coffin.
Right.
Yeah, look.
So all our answers as fans, all our questions as fans,
Yes.
that's where they'll be answered.
Yes.
Why is Ribeiro causing havoc at Sundown.
Thank you. Yeah, then we unpack it. The red issue.
Why is Mudau fighting for a contract? I know he's, for example, he's on Mudau's corner in terms of the value that he gives to Sundown. So those kinds of things.
Okay, let me give you a brief on those two. Football is played on the pitch and off the pitch. Now, when we say off the pitch, we talk about FPIs, CAI, Scorpions, where now they say this team is too good.
Okay.
How can we dismantle this team? Now, what we do outside, we go and look for a team showing the clips. He's a good player. We have this player in South Africa. Are you interested? They say yes. Then the offer comes. Then havoc starts.
So that's what happened after the Club World Cup.
Football is played on the pitch
and off the pitch.
Are you telling me that Ribeiro and Mudau are the only two good players at Sundowns? No. Why others are not giving offers? They are hitting the key positions.
And those positions are key positions.
Look, they've done it. Unfortunately, they've done it with us when we were playing for Sundowns.
Yeah.
We were wearing Theodora.
Yeah.
2005 and 2008. What they did, I went to Pirates. Josta went to Chiefs. Torawa went to Chiefs.
Yeah.
They're dismantling the team.
Wow.
Sure.
Off the pitch, because if you can't beat them on the pitch, you must now.
You must now make
9-9 talk.
Okay, yeah, just a snippet of yeah. So Spy2,
So I can already sense some backlash with the guys that will say we are going to push conspiracy theories, but with your historical background.
Okay, let's go to conspiracy theories.
Okay.
Can Mutsiba afford him?
I'm sure he can.
Can he afford Mudau?
I'm sure he can.
He can.
So what's the problem?
Change of scenario, oversee, that's our dream. Remember, Rona, we like label. I can wear nice sunglasses, which are Rebel, and you wear Gucci. They're all sunglasses. We all play football, but going overseas, it's the stature.
So then why doesn't, if that's their goal to go play overseas, then why doesn't just the club let them go, recoup the money and get other footballers?
Yeah, you cannot be a company without rules. It means every player can do as they please.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's true.
Isak,
you see, with Nakaya Ribeiro, it's a little bit different than Yamada, although they took the same stance of not going to training.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
As coaches always say that you are mostly paid to train than to play soccer matches. The reason why you are paid is because you are training with the club.
Right.
Soccer matches, that's why you get match bonuses, because that is outside of your package.
Your routine, your operational routine.
There is a package, but you are not guaranteed to play the match, but you are guaranteed to train every day. That's why you are getting paid. So Ribeiro. We found him, Sundowns found Ribeiro in France, playing at a very low league. Nobody knew him.
Yes. Except that sporting director.
Even Brazilians
didn't know him.
Yes. You understand?
Yeah.
He moved to Sundowns. Somehow they got him to Sundowns and he bought into the idea. Now I'm not aware. Maybe he had FIFA World Cup in mind only, or he wanted to explore another continent and play. Because I don't think he came here thinking that he was going to dominate the league the way he did.
Yes.
He only found out as he was playing, right, man. You know, there's a gap here. I can be dominant in this league. So, and the price tag. His argument is Sundowns is putting an unrealistic price tag on him, denying him to move overseas.
How much is that?
Nobody hits. Actually, with South African transfers,
They don't want to.
Yeah,
the most
no
amounts are not disclosed.
Right.
Yeah.
So you find out, it was Sundowns, the money that they have invested in the player,
Yeah.
the
They want
opportunities
to-
that they have given the player.
Yeah.
If they, let's say for argument's sake, they've got him for 20 million rands,
Yeah.
you can't expect Sundowns to sell him for 20 million rands.
Yeah, they have to make
You
a
understand?
profit.
They want to make money out of it.
They must make money out of it.
Yeah.
Let's say even if he doubled his value, I would still understand if Sundowns, if you double 20 million rands is 40. But I would still understand if Sundowns wanted 60.
50. Yeah. Okay.
You understand? Because there is that goodwill for me. As I'm not a soccer owner, but that's how I would think about it. So Mudau. I also see it a bit different. You are from Black Leopards. You negotiate a contract at Mamelodi Sundowns. I don't know how much you're getting at Black Leopards, but I can guarantee you it wasn't a competitive salary. You move to Sundowns, you get a competitive salary. It's not up to your standard now. When you signed, you were not this player that you are now.
So now you are a
Maybe you
top tier value
maybe you was a C player.
in the team.
When he signed, he was a B player. Now he's an A player. You understand?
According to him.
According to me as a fan, now what I see, I don't want to say like there's nowhere where I'm getting this information.
Sure,
I'm getting this information from looking at following the game, seeing what's been happening with the. You find players that are what do praise, they go at ridiculous prices, but that player hasn't managed to step up. You understand? Mudau has managed to step up. Let's say, for example, he was earning 20 at Black Leopards. You move to Sundowns. Sundowns gives you 70. That is a significant difference.
Jump, yeah.
As a soccer player. But when you are on 70, 3 years down the line, 2 years down the line, your teammates are earning 200. 300,000 rand a month, and you are at the same standard with these people. For me,
you've won the
your
same
agent.
trophies, you've
For
added the same
me,
value.
for me, the agent must go back and renegotiate the value. But if that is left out, where the agent hasn't gotten.
So
back,
this is global. This is not just Mudau. I mean, this is
anybody.
Isak, Wisa,
You are-
Eze.
But now their only
Mbappe.
mistake is not going to training.
Yeah.
Just like-
So with the English clubs, they are able to fine them for not going to training, right?
Even now, I think even
In the
yeah.
PSL,
They do.
they're allowed to fine them for not
They
if the
do.
player is not.
No, it's written in a contract. You don't report, there's a fine.
Okay.
No.
Your take before we move on.
Man, for me, it's just like there's so much money that's in football. For example, people are complaining. The people are saying Arsenal, for example, made a bad deal because Spurs got Xabi Simons.
Okay.
Arsenal got Eze. People are saying the deal should have been different. A lot of fans are saying I wouldn't have spent that much money on Eze, but then Xabi Simons, younger dude, everyone's like, nah, he's much better than him. So people are saying Spurs is going to have fun this season. And then already, they beat us most already.
No.
So no, I'm saying obviously, but the thing with football is that the beginning is always, I never trust what people say in the beginning. It's just excitement.
So these players then must show their value
Yes. So
by doing what they need to do on the pitch.
For example, someone that a lot of people don't like, obvious one, like Mbappe, for example. So, he's arrogant, it's too expensive. Why would we pay so much money? He's won the World Cup.
He scored 40 goals last season.
With all that arrogance, he scored more goals than most of
And
those
people
guys.
still don't think he did well.
Exactly.
I'm one of those.
Yes.
How?
Okay.
How can okay, no, how? No, if you go off value and what they bring. Whether now I understand
it's the same issue I used to have with Neymar
at PSG or at Barcelona.
Anyway,
okay.
When footballers are so talented and they know that they're so talented, but they'll do the bare minimum and be okay with
it. Do you think Mbappe is doing the bare minimum?
Yeah. I think he's way too talented to score for him to be scoring 40 goals. He should be scoring 80 goals.
Really?
Yes. That's what I think. But
okay.
But so anyway, thanks for joining us. Khotmane, look, we look forward for Nana and Talk. I mean, we've been speaking about the type of not audience guests you'll bring. I'm sure the fans will definitely appreciate it. It will be something different to what we are seeing in the football podcasting area. So yeah, we're looking forward to that. Mm-hmm. We're also going to FPL Awards. Guess who won the FPL last season?
What?
He's not here. That's a clue.
Because what?
Because what? The fantasy league last year. Right. So we're gonna have a fantasy league awards for last season.
Yeah.
Then we'll introduce all the stuff that we're gonna do for this season, prizes, all of that stuff. What else do we have? Road to the World Cup. We wanna go to the World Cup, Khotman.
All right.
Yeah, we wanna go to the World Cup. You can come with Nana and Talk and interview Gianni Infantino, Patrice Motsepe, Denny Jordan, while we go to the fan parks. While we go to the fan parks.
I really said something very controversial.
What?
No.
What was that?
I wanted to say if he lasts that long. Denny Jordan, if he's in office for that
long.
Okay, why will you take him out?
Actually, yeah, that's a good question. What will take him out?
We've tried.
We've tried.
I'm asking, what will take him out? Can you give me a tip?
No, I don't think I know what will take him out. But sometimes I don't understand how we get things that are so simple, so wrong. You understand? You have an uncontested president.
Why are they afraid to contest?
That when you look at the responsibilities, player salaries. I'll give you one perfect example. This tournament, Chen.
Yeah.
Ne? Chen. The rumor is that tournament is $10 million for KEF.
The prize money.
For KEF is $1 million. KEF prize is $1 million. Champions League
is 1 million and Chen is 10 million.
10 million. That's how they up the stake. We decide to take players Bafana contracts with a coach that has come on national television and say, I have failed you guys. Ramenta, you take him. But which is true.
It did.
And we want to go compete there. Let's say the World Cup comes around.
Yeah.
These players play 3 matches.
Yeah.
They qualify for the second round.
Yeah.
Do you know what's going to happen? They're going to want to man.
Of course.
You had a pool of money to contest for, which could have helped.
What's new?
So this is what I'm asking is, how are we getting those little decisions wrong?
It didn't start with Denny Jordan. What's new? Remember when we went to play Conversion Cup 2009? Mm-hmm. They said we're not patriotic. We don't love our country. We're fighting for money. Mm. And all we ask, how much are we playing for? Because I need to budget. Right? I just say we're not smart. We didn't go to school. We don't know how to invest. How do you invest if you don't know how much you're going to have? Mm. They said, so what's new?
It's not new, but constantly speaking about it raises that awareness.
It's not about Denny Jordan. our country as a whole, politically, we don't respect a human being. We don't respect policemen. We don't respect soldiers. So how can you respect athletes? We don't respect anyone that represents the country.
And it boils down all the way to sports.
Whoever represents the country is not respected.
Damn it.
Would you say the same about the Springboks?
Now, then there comes Oranje. No, it's true.
So
cricket and rugby is Oranje.
So is that the main difference between these sports then? Because
we have capital,
right?
And I don't know where we fall into. With ANC, are we?
But again,
are we capital? What are we? Social?
On that point, yeah.
Who are we?
On that point,
there's a capital. Capital can look after themselves.
On that point, now on that point that you are raising, yes, there's that political factor that comes into play when it comes to Springboks and Bafana. The setup is different. Ne? But if I look at it, is it impossible to have the same setup? It's not impossible.
It is.
Okay. You will make your point. You will make your point. The one difference. It's the difference between rugby and football. My main concern is support. In terms of, let's forget SAFA, forget how they are funded. With football teams, I play soccer, local soccer, master soccer. So now, like Bafana, the young kids that play batch, they put up stake. There's one parent that comes there and watches her son. One.
Oh, so we talk
constantly. Come on, if this boy is playing, Lady Lena, no matter what she has,
she'll go watch.
And she's not financially.
That used to happen when we went to school.
She's not financially stable enough to provide everything that this boy. But the fact that she's there on the pitch every day.
Yeah.
Kibona the difference. Now with rugby, an untalented rugby player will be supported. Yes, we can question or the parents have money to come to the games, but some of the games, how shokali any money for your parent to go watch. Mari, because
it
of
comes
the
to how we grew up.
Yeah, because of the value that parents understand sports, the value that these rugby players understand sports is very different. For a black parent to buy you soccer boots at 900.
Yes.
Only soccer boots at 300. Yes. That's why there is that affordability.
Yeah, no, 100%.
What I'm asking, Runa as South Africans, if somebody came up and say, I'm running an initiative, how Bafana? Aren't sending 10 rand as Bafana. Rugby, fans. Take
that
out
volunteer,
money.
yeah.
Nobody
asks them,
around and make posters. How can somebody, let's say somebody as influential as Hotman, guys, na kibona gap in here. But I think we can make this team better if the fans also really behind Bafana financial. We don't have to say 1,000 rand. Our advantage is we are more. We understand. 10. If you support Bafana, the weekend Bafana, go to the bank, deposit 10 rand. Wabona bank access yan. But the bank is far. I have to catch a taxi to go deposit a 10 rand. One understand?
Yeah.
For this guy, he will do it electronically. So that's my view. I'm not saying I'm correct. I'm just saying, Nakibona support for Runa. We can turn it around in terms of support. Mara now, because of historical background, maybe Kiona hindarang to do some of the things.
So this, we had this conversation a while ago where I said the reason why I think, because it's so interesting talking like this now. So for me, I grew up with three realities. Ne? The best, as a South African, the best thing is Springboks, Bafana. And for me personally, it was your athletics guys. Right? We had the swimmer, we had the brew with the, I won't say his name, but
Yes.
he was good. Casimania, like
Why won't say his name?
Mosquito.
right. But I think for me, when I look at Europe, for example, and why Europe football, I guess the standard is so comparison in many ways, is because those football clubs came from those places. So when you talk about
the grassroots.
So when you talk about support here, we had this conversation. We say, okay, if you go to in England, right? England is the obvious answer. And then you end up at Chelsea, Tottenham, or let's give a small team. Let's go to say small, Brentford, right? In terms of scale. That community, in many ways, owes a lot of the development of their community because of the football club.
Yeah.
Right?
And every kid in that community wants to be a Brentford player.
And not just because they like football. Of course, we like football. But not everyone likes football.
Yes.
Right? But you just know, hey, when you see that badge, you're like, yeah, no, back in... And they keep the history. They say, yeah, back in the day, my grandfather worked here, what. This club is part of us.
So our clubs historically used to be grounded to community.
Used to be. Understand? Used to be. That's why when we won AFCON, I wasn't even born. But that's something that from a childhood is like, yes, we won. That's the most proudful thing. I still have the pictures, doctor, shoes, You're like, yo, right?
Man.
Exactly.
Let's hear you.
Right?
Yeah, no, let's hear. No,
right, as a young person.
Some of us saw you some of us saw you Lopolo 96 94 so your movement around Bovets maybe when you are still playing for Vets because the tournament is not and it's all Vets. Vets are a good structure. Now we want to Vets la Mazul. Yeah, but coming to this man's point, Bloemfontein Celtics. Ne?
Sure.
Bloemfontein Celtics.
Yeah.
Originally, Bloemfontein Celtics does not have these many fans. These fans support other teams. Just like you guys are making examples, Brentford. There are people in Brentford that support Man United. That support all those teams. But the one thing, A.K. Ratanga Bloemfontein, if Pirates comes to play in Bloemfontein Celtic, a Bagane Kisuele that day. If Pirates, Kaizer Chiefs come plays there, that's why Ubona, the team is a whole deal that side. The crowd iba balanced out. Defense Pirates, defense there's no other place where Kaizer Chiefs goes and the fans are almost equal except Bloemfontein. Because you do find Kaizer Chiefs fans, but not when it's playing Siwele. So I want to get on to support the support that we have for these sporting, like maybe is because we don't respect athletes. Because now we don't respect anything.
Public servants.
Public servant. Entertainers. They Runa like a doctor.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
If they say this guy is a doctor, we shape up more than if they say, this guy's an artist. You expect a more relaxed environment meeting an artist. Maybe he's got a point there.
But isn't it weird because South Africa, we have, as a country, in so many sports, we're the best. Already.
Talent-wise.
We're the best in certain sports. So there are South Africans that outperform. We have like the world.
But isn't that what he speaks to in terms of, because those sports are well funded, as you say,
By capital.
So then why can't we have yes, we as black people, we yes, there is old money with black people, but generally in South Africa, there's this new money. We have rich black people now. Why can't that capital filter into our sports like that?
Because Nakibona,
I guess they don't care about it like that.
Interested in being the man than
having Louis Vuitton instead of.
Or if they own the club, they want to make.
I don't think
they want to do the lineup, things like that.
I don't think the current Celtics ownership is there for long. Now, from what I see, it's an ego boost.
It's Gayton Sat, right?
It's an ego boost. What do you think is going to happen when Gayton moves out of politics?
No, he's still going to continue the team.
He's going to be more involved.
He loves sports. He loves sports.
But he's going to be more involved.
He's a sports person.
So that's my question, is it because the ego thing that I want to be the man? So if I own a football club, I want to choose the lineup. I want to buy the players.
Let me hit it from this point of view.
Okay.
But remember, my coach, I analyzed the match was playing. We're still fighting for power amongst ourselves.
Okay.
We are majority.
Yeah.
Now, if my father, remember those in power, their fathers are the ones that went to exile and die for us.
Yes.
It's their fathers.
Yes.
For us, it's our grandfather. Their father suffered so much for us to get freedom. They're in power. Why must I empower Coach Benson? Whereas I have a son, and my son is not interested in football or in sports. Why must I empower him? Because if I empower him with his skill, he's going to be superior than me.
So that's the ego that he's talking about.
If we cannot fight for Casper, we fight for Israel. Does it make sense?
Because we are not fighting for Casper.
We didn't fight for Casper.
Yeah.
But you can fight for other countries.
And she's still going through things. She's not allowed to run now.
So what else do you want? Unfortunately, apartheid is amongst ourselves. We have a race apartheid. We have what do you call it? Tribalism amongst ourselves. I'm happy what Bloemfontein is doing. Now, to answer the question is that why before the crowds were there? It's because at school, we had teams. We learned how to pray for pride. Then it goes to province. You learn how to pray for pride. Then you play a team that belongs to that province. You play for pride. It was all about pride. Now, when a player plays for Amazulu, you cannot, Pirates and Chiefs cannot just sign the player. Doesn't matter how much they offer him.
And it used to be like that. Right?
Because of pride. Now we don't have pride. We are easily bored in life. Unfortunately, we have to go back to fundamentals of a human being. Pride eliminates most of things that can influence you badly. Drugs and everything. When you have self-pride, it's not easy to fall into the trap. So it starts from school. Corporal punishment is gone. A principal doesn't have his own right position. We don't respect the position
That
of
position anymore. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
But you still respect the white skin.
Damn.
Because that's the deep one. Because now, even if you just look at football, like to your point, like there's no pride anymore.
And that's why these footballers now are called mercenaries. Because
I mean, but also, dude, like the prices though.
Forget
the normal.
When it comes to professional sports, guys, it depends on the pool in the sports.
Okay.
Now my problem is
Fair enough.
amateur players. You find tournaments now. You find tournaments now that are playing in the township where you have to pay an amateur player. Do you know my problem with paying an amateur player is, will this guy ever want to go elsewhere if he's already making money?
Yes. So it kills ambition.
For me.
Yeah.
For me.
Which is what
if you're Nagihula when we were playing soccer, once you mentioned payment, the first statement was, trialing, Kaizer Chiefs. If you want to get paid, go to trials at Orlando. Go to trials at Muraka Swallows. You want
Utswila ga wrong turn. Hey, you're hot, eh? We coming back, guys. We coming back. You must be checking. You are hitting it hard.
No, but that's how.
Yeah.
Once you lose that pride, one understand.
Yeah.
So right now, you find today is Sunday. Somebody is expecting an e-wallet to go play somewhere. And then now you find that coach, this team owner has 30 other players. Mari, because you are more gifted than these other 25.
Yeah.
Utola 5 is getting paid. These other 25, they are playing for pride. They want to play for this team. Because kitimia prapensi, kitimia lohwati. You understand? Mara now, Baba Patalwang. This player, you've already solved half of his problems by giving him man. Now, why would I even work harder? If there's a gap. Maybe if I play for this team on Saturday and I find a team on Sunday.
Let's correct that one.
Okay.
Let's correct that one.
No, okay. Let's hear your opinion on that one.
Let's correct that one.
Okay.
We often hear once they start getting paid, they don't give an effort. As a coach, what makes you to sign a player? What are you looking at? What do you want from a person? From a human being? Starts there. Once you sign a human being, then comes talent. We don't sign human beings, we sign talent.
Okay.
And we want to compensate
for the talent.
Being a human being by forcing him to be a human being and think money can make him a human being. Money only reveals your true self.
So if the player was talented, but
Messi wants more money, Ronaldo wants more money, it's not enough. He wants billions.
Yes.
Are you saying we are that? We don't know what's money?
It's that player's character that makes them like that.
Himself personally.
Himself personally.
So is that like? Do you think that's everywhere now?
All right.
Because now Declan Rice goes for 110 million.
Let's look at captains.
Okay.
Any team captain. To show you that business people are smart. Owners they know what they're doing. Look at every team's captain. What kind of human beings they are. Solid. Pure solid human beings.
So then why? Why?
Solid. What do you mean solid?
Pure. Gentlemen, doing the right things, fighting hard, compromise his own happiness, do more than what you expect him to do.
So then if it's not just money, what is it then that these amateurs...
It's not amateurs.
It's killing the ambition.
Not amateurs.
Or even professionals.
Yes.
What kills that ambition?
We believe as men that if you've got a son, he's entitled to play football.
So we are forcing our kids to do something they don't want to do.
No, I agree and I don't agree.
They
But what about those?
They impress. They want to impress you.
Okay.
But when you go deeper, that's not what you want.
Even if he's talented.
You see that he doesn't want. I'm smart.
So he will use his talent.
I'm smart and you want me to be a lawyer. I don't want.
Yeah. So he will use that talent to take it to his advantage by playing for a team that will pay him when they go and play.
He's doing it for the community because they praise him. He doesn't want to be there.
Yeah, okay. I don't think it's a blanket.
Yeah. There's many layers to this. Yeah.
I would make a perfect example of Kaiser Jr. Kaiser Jr. was a much better cricket player than
Did he want to play football?
He played cricket.
Yes, but did he want to play football?
In South Africa, there's Unale Plascon, where the very talented cricket players go through the Plascon system. So he was in a system like that, but in England.
Okay.
Before he went to
Germany,
Kaiserslautern or 860 Munich. But now, as a parent, you want to give your child the best possible future that this person can have. So maybe I'm very influential in football. Ngahona will pave a way for this kid to be to also play this. Maybe unasa ibone as a professional soccer player. Maybe ibone as a professional cricket player, which is still an athlete. One understand? About into football. We forced him so much. They forced this boy so much that they started calling him 2010 before the World Cup. He's still Kaiser Jr. When I'm 2010, commentate. How 2010? Why? But you could see before even that. Man.
But yeah, you could see in his play that he's not there.
We can't be taking this to the world and saying this is our strike.
But you could tell even just in his general play that he's not really there.
Asande Ngobes, you don't have to even think or this is a soccer player.
Yeah.
It's just that he lived like a fan.
Yeah.
You understand? Unapila bupilo mtseare doing but Steve, you were not at least Steve Lukulie, Rona Koval, Negumtola Ringi. Ajima, Hujimwa Katre at Orlando Pirates.
Yeah.
Come 11, 12, uringin. Unusual, before mineral water was a thing. Steve Lukula onaraka mineral water. Before mineral water, Adalamadai the whole day. Ka 2:30, Konatwa Mole, Kabakala, who's got a very fast cow out of where choose. He the same problem that Alex Ferguson had got David Beckham, where David Beckham stays far from Manchester. He has to drive 2 hours to 3 hours. What if you get into an accident? One understand? So with other players, both Steve Vetuke, you can see you get talent. But because now they know that they are talented.
That's the question. Yes.
Because now they know I'm at this level.
Yes.
No Kenya effort. Maybe Benson.
Yes.
Benson has or now I have to work at my game.
Yeah.
For me to be at this stage. Wow. Mbulelo old John Mabise. Ronar Nale, we've got too many examples of those players. They were selling exquisite. Mare.
Ranembule right now. So until we teach the other ones with the talent on its own, can never get your contract. That's why I say, why do we have a formula of what makes a person to be professional?
Do you think they're throwing Bogazi in the deep end by making him captain?
No.
Okay. Does he have the character?
I can say I've been a captain from very young age. And one thing that Paris never did wrong is to choose a captain.
Okay.
I still want to see about the coach, but One thing that the chairman didn't do wrong is choose a captain. Old John was young. So that one, I'm still yet to see which captain we're gonna say it's not a leader that they ever chose. I have to see. I don't know, but they never went wrong. As far as I know, the history of Pirates, there was no captain that you can dispute. I don't know. Maybe you have someone in mind, but my recall is I don't remember anyone giving a belt and didn't play.
John Mead was a very different captain than what all the other captains at Orlando Pirates.
Dungi.
I was lucky enough. We were lucky enough to experience John.
Why you say that?
Katoma, very silent, very not involved with other players. Anali Supersport is more senior than he was at Orlando Pirates. But Ali very reserved. You see, Thomas Madikage was a new boy in the team. You would find the likes of Bo Thomas, Anali Mfano, Nabu, John Mead was very quiet. Very quiet.
We're going to parenting. There are parents that when you do a mistake, they hit you hard.
Yeah.
The other one doesn't hit you hard. The other one keeps quiet. The other one talks soft. When we talk about sense or we talk about feelings, we talk about appearance, demeanor.
Mm-hmm.
What makes you to love a team?
Number one is how the team plays.
How the
team plays. The teams that I support.
What makes you to love a player?
Is how that player plays. More than how he conducts himself. I like Mbule, although he doesn't conduct himself like a professional.
Yes.
But I still like him.
Now,
because of how he plays.
Now, when you look at the team that the late it's not the late, he's still alive, He was captaining. Were those players aggressive?
I would say Jerry was aggressive.
Very humble guy.
Jerry.
Very humble guy.
Yeah, maybe personality-wise, but
okay.
He looked aggressive on the pitch.
Okay, Jerry and who?
Hemem Kennedy? Oh, another John Mead. Dead silent.
Edward Mutale?
Illegal Ponzolo, very
Mark Fish.
Nah, well. The others
yeah.
to be honest. But Jerry used to play for Velcom Stars. Jerry, before he signed for Orlando Pirates, used to play OK League. Used to play for Velcom Stars.
Yeah.
Jerry was very little crowd his mind.
Yeah, you have Jerry.
Yeah.
Now we go. Who else?
No, what I was saying.
Now imagine if you give Jerry Skosana in the team and the majority of the team are gentlemen.
Yeah, it doesn't balance out.
So it's about your character. It's about your character more than anything else.
Yeah. If now you have players that are out of control, you need an aggressor.
Yeah.
But you have gentlemen here. You're gonna have an aggressor. Where you have gentlemen, you just need someone to keep the harmony.
The late Senzo, would you say was a captain?
He's got yes. He's got the character.
He had the character
to bring happiness.
Okay.
The team had players that were still getting to the industry, figuring themselves out in life. There's too much pressure playing for Pirates without winning cups. They've won treble. You must continue to win treble. So you need to calm them down. So they must be happy. and stop
And not-
stressing about
yes,
we have to repeat the
not to
trebles.
be under pressure.
So you need someone fun that is always funny. No matter how tense it is, he'll be that person. So if you bring a person like me, when it's time to work, I put more pressure.
No, you're correct. I get your point. I get your point. No, I do.
That's what coaches do. They analyze.
Okay, so since we are talking,
But maybe I'm learning a lot from
so
this
since
conversation.
since we're talking PSL,
I think I must open up an academy.
Academy of what?
After coming from Spy2, I know now how to handle things because I've learned a lot from now. I've seen things different.
We've got the whole season.
Yeah, I've seen things different.
We've got the whole season. Yeah.
I'm maybe smiling. I've seen things differently.
Yeah. So since we're talking about Bombule, PSL,
Maybe we can go to awards. We don't know.
What is your guys' overall? Okay, firstly, are these awards just a tick in the box? You know how, the Oscars, the Grammys, the Summers, are they just a tick on the box, or do they really mean something? Do these are they really okay? At least to us fans, when they say, okay, maybe the one exclusion could be the player's player of the year because it's chosen by your fellow
Teammates.
industry,
colleagues,
But everything else, do you
Questionable, that one.
Oh, okay.
PFA.
Since I've played football, I always question that.
Why?
I never voted a player that doesn't play with me.
You see,
I never. It's very difficult.
How do you get the opportunity to see a Chippa United player when you are playing at the same time when the Chippa United players play? Let's say you are playing at 3.
And you only
that
play them
guy's
twice,
playing
right?
at 3.
This season.
You understand?
Yeah.
You only play them twice. Why only team you at the same time?
Yeah.
Or round about the same time.
No, half of the games on Saturday, half of the games are playing same time.
So how do you view others?
Yes. Now, because if we say players can view others, but they don't view themselves, does it make sense?
Yeah.
You don't look at your game, but
You look at other people's game. Yeah.
So I never voted for
someone that you didn't play with.
Outside.
When I was playing for Vets, my star player was Regan Noble or Ges Kalvik. When I went to Sundowns, it was Surprise Muriri.
And it's always the finesse players.
Yeah, for me. You understand? When I went to Pirates, it was Tiko Mdiso, Katlego, Mashiko.
Mahuta.
Yes. Mama, technique, you cannot take that away from him.
Yeah.
When I went to Platinum Stars, it was Tsotsongele. So I can't see my own teammates.
So this
not
player
better than the rest.
Yeah.
So for me, I think we just vote and.
I was surprised.
Let me comment
surprised
much.
Bureau won the player's player. I was surprised because
Who?
Ribeiro.
Don't be surprised.
No, I was surprised he won. Maybe I shouldn't be surprised. I will tell you why I was surprised.
Okay, tell me why.
I will tell you why I was surprised. No,
No, you don't know what I'm gonna say.
why
are you surprised?
What you are
I'm
saying, or
thinking.
you are voting. Most of the time, you voted for the player Ewebona.
Yes.
As South Africans, Rata is skillful play.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Ribeiro was skillful. Very skillful. But now I would think Kimang Mufugeng has that little extra that Ribeiro doesn't have. Has that South African flair. Iris Nanyon. And he did well that season. Right. So now I took it to Rahman. The players, they will want to vote for somebody who are identifying Leruna. Ribeiro plays an overseas type of player.
Yeah.
He dribbles to go forward. Mufugeng can do both. Can dribble to go forward. Can dribble to entertain fans. Can dribble just for fun.
Or to slow the game down.
So players, the players would side more with this one. But maybe the impact that this one had on the league.
But to the point, like how do you get the other players, your entire league, the other 19 teams, plus all 22, plus all 21 of your teammates say, okay, you know what, nah? This guy.
We respect you.
This guy.
Because it may be a media influence because I get obviously.
Media
yeah.
No, dude, it's like Ballon d'Or.
Yeah.
That one.
Literally, it's like.
Hence, I pose the question: Are these awards valid just a tick in the box, or are they genuine?
No.
With my after I've only seen that after I've played this game professional to say. I think media and the power of sponsorship.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why I'm saying that, remember all John did to win players play is a defender. What media rights, who makes more noise.
More noise in the media space.
Yes.
Right.
Until we actually, when you go to a job, there's a job description. When you're an athlete, there are rules. And the best athlete is time. No person can influence those results. With us, why don't we say, for you to be the best player of the season, you must maybe have an impact. Just 4 or 5 principles. So that we give criteria, so that we can say, he
ticked this box, he ticked this box, he ticked.
We can't do
and that's
that.
The Europeans also crying for Ballon d'Or. What's the criteria?
No, because the thing is, Ballon d'Or, it changes every year.
The criteria changes every year.
It literally changes every single year. So, for example,
but we don't have criteria in our awards.
Why? How does it change?
So, for example, the year that Rodri won Ballon d'Or, basically people said it was Vinicius or Rodri, right? Then the year prior, there was no mention of how you conduct yourself on the pitch. Then they used
like yellow cards and red cards.
Yeah. Then they used Vinicius as the racist issues that happened where he with the crowd and then he shouted at them because then they said, professionally onto whatever.
Himself.
But Rodri was content, he was composed, he was emotional, but he kept his cool. Then a lot of people saying, well, that has never been part of the criteria when Zidane won, when Kaká won, when Ronaldinho won, when Messi won all of them, Ronaldo won all of them. That was never
when
part
Messi was given all of them. Don't say won all of them. Given some of them.
Well,
I mean, that's something probably that's something probably to engage with.
4 to 5 that is given.
Right? That's something to engage because he's not. I mean, this statement. Sorry to interject, but his statement is not in silo. There's a lot of people that feel that Lionel Messi's, let's say, 4 or 5 Ballon d'Ors were not deserved. But maybe that's a conversation we can have.
There's a serious comment here.
Yeah.
For the world to get peace, sports must be run properly and with truth. For the world to have peace, go back to Mandela.
But the world is. These awards are not giving us peace. People are.
Until sports is run in a proper way, because this is one thing that you cannot cheat. Everyone can see. Until it's done correctly, there'll be peace in the world.
So we can say,
I don't know if you hear me.
League draws are rigged. We can say.
I don't know if you hear me.
No, I'm hearing you.
Yeah.
I'm hearing. So that's why I make those kinds of examples. Or we can say, or then just by default, our football is corrupt.
For example, let's go to England. The previous coaches that coach Man United, for it to find itself where it is, really, can Manchester United afford the best coach in the world?
They've had some of the best coaches.
Who?
I agree. They say the Jose Mourinho.
After Ferguson, who was the best coach in the world?
Okay, well, not in the world.
No. Honestly, Manchester is the best team in the world.
Okay. Who was that coach?
Mourinho is
At that time.
Mourinho is up there.
Mourinho was top tier.
Mourinho is up there. He was one of the coaches that could find a way to win
Against Van Gaal.
Wait.
But let's look at record. Let's look at record ya Van Gaal versus record ya Mourinho, and you look at the material. Van Gaal couldn't win the Euros ka Holland with all the ka Dennis Bergkamp.
Yeah.
That same Van Gaal that everybody thinks is top notch. Unanale the very best players. Ka Edgar Davids.
Yeah. So
He couldn't get
To the
to the final stages. Got the very best players.
So you say
this one, Ka Porto.
he won the
Believe you me, Benny McCarthy was average in Champions League.
Okay, so
Deco was very average Champions League.
Sharp. So
Marie could find a way
you
to.
saying it's Mourinho,
Was average.
right?
Deco.
Wait, hold on.
Deco was not as fantastic
that
as
coach?
he was.
Penny average.
Wait. Who was that coach for you?
for
This Man United. I get he says. I get Hotman is asking why has Man United got to this point when they could almost attract the best coach, right? So he says. So the question was, who after Ferguson did they hire? Who was top? So he says Mourinho. So I want to know who you think it was.
they hired.
Because it's those two names that come up. It's Mourinho and Van Gaal.
If you go off just purely based, I guess from a fan perspective, who's won more? Obviously Mourinho.
So who do you say would have saved United if they had hired him? There's this best coach.
The generation that Ferguson had
Yeah.
fade away.
Yeah.
You need a coach that can groom the new crop. Not the coach that won trophy. There's a difference between winning trophies and being the best coach.
Okay.
Fair enough.
The coach that left Pirates is the best coach. What is coaching? What does coaching mean? It means I find you average and make you
better.
Great. Yeah.
So Van Gaal wasn't gonna groom anyone.
It does.
Well,
he did it. He's doing
but
that.
he wasn't winning anything
Who did he groom? Let's
He's not winning anything.
at United.
Who did he
Van Gaal is not.
I agree. We're talking specifically.
He's not grooming anyone.
No, we're talking specifically to Man United.
Yes, but I'm talking a coach.
Yeah. So you're saying United should have got someone that was gonna restart because that
The new
previous
generation.
Yeah.
So is that? Would you then say Ruben Amorim now is that guy because of what he did at Sporting and how he changed that team?
Who was coaching Liverpool before that come from Germany?
Klopp.
Those are the coaches you need for a big team. Remember a big team. A big team comes with a lot of pressure.
Mm-hmm.
Sundowns, Pirates, Chiefs. Those are big teams.
You can't build there.
Wait.
No, I agree with you.
So wait, this is nice.
With a lot of
He says you have to build because
I hear you.
when the generation goes,
I hear you.
You can't be an
you can't build because you're a big club.
be an
It's fine.
RP there.
It's
You
fine.
cannot
It's
have
fine.
an
So where's the balance?
Yes.
Where's the balance?
No. I like this one. I like this one. Let's look at Chiefs' achievement. Who was a star there?
When?
Chiefs, when they achieved so many trophies, our East Coast, they built them.
Mhm.
They started when nobody. They built that squad. You come to Chomoson, they built him. We never knew Chomoson. You come to Sundowns, Zenmus, they build them. You cannot teach a person football. Go and look for a person that knows football, bring him and build him a character to handle that pressure. You cannot. It's different pressure. It's like going at night. Can you go through the grief? And
It's different than
can you? At night,
It's different.
That's the feeling you have. When you enter, that's the feeling you have. You just talent, you build character. You cannot teach anyone football.
So then why did it take 10 years for a Kaizer Chiefs to do this rebuild? Why did it take 10 years for Man United?
They're signing fake. They're signing fake.
They are successful now.
They are signing fake.
That bank.
They're signing fake.
Okay.
They're finding counterfeit player.
Yes, but that's what I'm saying. Why is it taking so long for this?
Because they are signing fake.
I have to take this call.
Take it, my brother.
What about it, man?
Don't worry.
They are signing fake.
We're unscripted here. Don't worry.
They are signing fake.
Yeah.
Okay, so okay.
Okay, now you why don't you
So Man United has been signing
why don't
fake
you
players for the past 10 years.
why don't you teach me rugby then? I've talented in football. Teach me rugby. Let me see if I can do it. I'm not a rugby player. We must find a player that belongs to a certain sport.
So for
Now, Utlos Khulego,
yeah,
if he became an athlete, don't you think was going to challenge for the best 100 meter?
of course, yeah, very quick, yeah, 100%.
Of course.
So what you're saying is then, in your view, closing the Man United one, Ruben Amorim is perfect because he wants to build a new team.
You will survive.
I can agree with you. When I saw the news, that Ruben Amorim, because I watch Sporting, right? In Portugal, I support Porto. Right? Porto is my blue and white, right? But I was, for the first time since Sir Alex Ferguson, as a football fan, I got excited for Manchester United. For the first time, I said, oh, this guy's going to do something we haven't seen before. Because, for example, Ferguson left, and then it was David Moyes. Too much pressure. You can't have the most successful coach England has ever had. The next guy will
David Moyes, yeah.
The next guy will most likely, I would, even if it was Ancelotti, it's just too hard. Because everyone is like, guys, we've won everything. We're the best, all this kind of stuff, right?
And most of that generation had left as hot.
Yeah, then they left with like with time, you know, like their careers finish.
Yeah.
But they've accomplished. Then you had they tried to bring a player, Solskjaer. Didn't work. They bought Ten Hag. Okay, maybe because he did well at Ajax and then he worked with young guys.
But the solution has always been, let's buy.
Exactly.
What he's saying is that this is the best coach ever in the world. Coaching the best players in the world. Who else is best that is existing? Find something new that's going to be better than what is. These ones that you're signing, they couldn't beat what you had. How can you now replace what you have with those ones who couldn't? Find some Foden, find something new.
Because you have to find something new because
is that a testament to the academy maybe the academy is not
that's how life
producing
goes. That's how life goes.
That's
how life goes.
For example, right?
Yeah.
If we look at the places where the best talent comes from, the academies are top.
11 already.
The academies are top notch. For example, everyone looks at Brazil. Why does everyone look at Brazil? Not just because Pelé, Ronaldinho. No, not because of the name, but because we are so used to seeing that level of talent being grown from there.
Yeah.
You'll be in a favela. We've had this conversation last season.
Yeah.
Where you'll be playing, all of a sudden Roberto Carlos is there. Roberto Carlos. Now, as a boy seeing your hero, one of your heroes, you're like, yo, he's with you. He's like, no, my man, I was there. You know? Imagine how different it is if, you know, you're there playing in the academy and then Marcelo, you know, he's retired now, comes up to you and says, hey, my man, Let me
So
give you some knowledge. But for example, the countries where these clubs where the academies are good, Ajax, for example, has produced some of the greatest players we've ever seen. Even now, modern time. Ten Hag was there. Everyone, De Ligt, Frankie de Jong. Obviously, at the time, these guys were young, and then they got pushed out because they focus on the academies.
That grooming. Yeah.
It doesn't mean you can't win Champions League or the league,
But they know where the roots are.
but how else are you going to do it? And in my opinion, I think Europe does it much better than most places, where the reason why those clubs are still respected and people love the sport is because, hey, my child, thanks to this club, this and this and this, my community, right? Now you actually make it. Not everyone makes it to, Champions League final, but they make it. And then you're a connection to that club. For example, you always talk about Rui Costa. Rui Costa said with Benfica, he's like, I will come back one day. You can't afford me. It's unfortunate, but I will go to Fiorentina. I will make the magic. I will come back. Now he's head man there at Benfica. All these years he's come back.
Ronaldo Sporting Lisbon.
Ronaldo, so it
Still owes them a season.
it's going to happen because there's just this thing of like, hey, but these guys did something for me that I feel compelled to pay back. And then you wonder why when, for example, what some clubs do to your point, Madrid, for example, Los Blancos is arguably the biggest club in the world. Just size and everything. They don't have as much ability to take as much risk because of the position they've put themselves in. To where, there's this young boy, you can do that maybe once or twice, 3 times. But when you start to lose a lot, then it becomes a problem.
Pressure, yeah.
Because
that's why they have to try to balance
it's
them grooming someone,
so
buying an Enric at 16,
so
getting a Garcia from the academy,
Exactly.
but you still have the stars.
So it's the equivalent of an empire. When you get too big, now it's difficult to balance. When you get too big.
So then the answer then is that the reason these two clubs in particular that we speak, Chiefs and United, then is the inability to groom talented players.
Not in a
How you make how you started the team? What your recipe? What made the cappuccino to be cappuccino, latte to latte? What makes you remember the first question is why you love a play? Why you support a team? Why Chief was supported?
Because they had talented players and they were winning things.
They brought in big names.
They brought in big, so they weren't.
That's how they started the
Right.
team. They brought in big names and they brought in stars, not me.
Hence, Perfect Glamour Boys.
Yep, wherever province they went and get stars, not still gonna be taught. A star on his own.
Okay.
You just need an old man to just guide the egos.
Right.
But these are not, you cannot coach. They do their
like
own matches.
Part.
Yes.
Okay.
So
now, okay, I take the Chiefs one, the United one.
Yes,
they won things. They won things having groomed that generation of players.
Yes.
Right. So then, can they then their root cause be
the type,
the lack of
type
or the time?
What did you groom? Did you groom Man City type, Arsenal type, or you were grooming hardcore soldiers?
They were buying. They weren't grooming anything.
Start from where we left off.
Yeah.
From Ferguson.
Yeah.
What did you groom? You didn't buy.
Yeah, I get it, that generation was going.
Yes. What did you groom? Hardcore?
Nah, it was hardcore players.
Hardcore soldiers.
That to me,
yes. So the fans
didn't groom talented players.
Yes.
Groomed fighters.
Yes.
Okay.
So fans are in love with
the fighting.
And you bring pop. What are we saying to the fans? What are you saying to the fans?
Wow, there is open chat. And that's why the problem with Pogba, because he wasn't that type of character, right?
The supporters for this club to have massive support in the world is because they know when they Red Devils.
Right.
If we lose here, it means this team is
Now you've
better
got
than us.
Yeah.
Then you bring people that's gonna chicken out from tackles and. Come on.
And it's funny, a lot of Man United fans will bring up that final.
Which one?
Man United and Bayern Munich.
99.
Or
Yeah, that 4-3 and
6 or something.
Yeah.
4-3.
4 or 5 something. No, yeah. Something like that, yeah.
At Olagona Solskjaer Keneza South.
And then
Yes.
and then he just taps it in the corner. Final, everyone's like, but guys, when you watch that game, they died on that pitch. And that was the expectation. That's why the famous story of Ferguson throwing the boot at Beckham's face, because he was
Like he was
a bit
Soft, yeah.
oh, the hairstyles. Like, hey, my man, I need you to come in here and by all means necessary. Then you bring then you bring Ronaldo. Come on, Ronaldo was there.
He was a cherry on top for him.
He was.
That's why they let him go.
Yeah, he was.
No, but
He's not Cantona.
Yeah, so he was flair, but then at some point, Ferguson probably knew
already.
He knew, like, you know what, I can contain him here
To a certain point.
but he's not that guy.
Yeah.
And because I didn't groom him, I like him because he'll bring some energy. Because I
That
need
extra-
it.
that-
But
yeah,
he's not that guy. So I'll keep him for as long as I can. He won Ballon d'Or. He scored many goals. He, one of the best players they've ever had, type of
Then
thing for the
Galacticos.
fans. And then Madrid came, Los Blancos, and then he left. And there was no hard feelings. They were like, no. And then Mourinho at Real Madrid. That's why I talk about Real Madrid. That's a club of egos. You need a coach
that can
who has
egos.
maybe even has a bigger ego than all the players.
Yeah.
And Mourinho, we know him as that guy. He calls himself the special one. When he was at Chelsea, you had John Terry, you had Cole, you had these guys who, in England, John Terry's the man. I'm the man. Like, what do you mean? I'm the man. Mourinho's like, my man, you're nothing here.
Ask Andre Villas-Boas about the Chelsea players.
I mean, when
said what happened to him.
when
Do you think he was okay? I'm sorry to jump in. Do you think he was a good coach?
No.
Andre Villas-Boas. I didn't see it.
There's no good and bad coach. Eh?
wait.
That's my argument every day.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you can get a good and bad player,
Why
you
can't
get
you
a good and a bad coach.
Just move the
I can mention almost 18 in the PSL.
There's no bad and good play.
Let me tell you a bad
This
player.
is from a perspective of what, of a coach, or from your personal perspective?
Life.
No. It can be.
Life taught you.
It can be.
Life teaches me. I go now and go to rugby. I'm going to try to rugby. I don't make it. I'm a bad rugby player.
There are things that we can. Yes,
I'm a bad rugby player, or I don't know how to play rugby.
it could be.
Maybe you don't know how to play.
Maybe you got butterfly.
Remember, if you say I'm a bad rugby player, it means I can play rugby in a bad way.
Oh.
Nah, I don't get it.
Okay. I always sometimes would ask myself, how did this player get to the professional level?
Argue a point man. There are things, there are traits say a bad player has.
Okay.
Mteto, what Chiefs?
Yeah.
He's an athlete by all means, fit.
Yeah.
But he has an elephant touch.
Is he
How a footballer
okay.
and playing in the center of the park.
Yes. You must have
Besides stamina, besides everything else, the number one quality that I would want if I was coaching is your touch. You cannot have an elephant touch. You cannot. Unale players that are very comfortable with pressure at the Tito Maswangai. Most of the people are irritated by Tito. Now his only quality that I see is be under pressure. Whether you are here,
makes him
whether you are
casual.
here or you are not here,
which makes him kind of casual.
Yeah, but again, get a touch.
Yeah.
The touch helps him to play. Yes, he takes bad decisions after the first touch.
Yeah. So
okay, but then are you saying
does that make that player? Does it make him a bad player? Because I get if we take his definition of that, he says a bad player. Oh, for you to be a bad player, you must know how to play the game. Is that Mtetwa? Is he a bad player, or does he not know? Or he's not good enough? Or be at that level.
Or can't play the game.
Can't play the game.
He's a bad player.
Or to add to that, is does a good team only have good players?
What is a good player?
Yeah. Does a team say good have only good players? Does that make it a good team? Because everyone is good.
What I enjoy here, we started with criteria for last player.
Yeah.
We still around that. Eh?
Yeah.
But if we talk about,
it's still about criteria.
Yeah. What is it?
Okay, now let me give my definition of a good play. Like Nelibu, it depends on the style of play that you are playing. I would make an example abroad. Very clear.
Okay.
A Roy King.
What are you?
No, no.
So what's
why I'm saying? Because the line is grey here. Why I don't want?
Okay.
The reason why
I'm not saying he must not continue, but he must know how I feel. And you are supposed to me say, "Oh man, please, out shift Anyan."
No, the reason why the reason why
he doesn't even say we're playing proper football.
The reason why it's clear here.
Yeah.
The reason why it's clear here is because roles are defined. Now you know if this person
is a seat.
If a Roy King plays here. Roy King Roy King was one of the agricultural players that you could find.
Industrial.
Must have a book.
But Hotman, I'll make a simple example. What's a Roy King contest alemang in the middle of the pick? Like Juventus. Conte was very classy.
Also
Diego Simeone.
Yeah.
Those were the type of players that aggression and covering the pitch.
Okay. Now let's go.
Roy King, touch your high.
No,
touch your high.
Let's
was never like touch your high.
Let's go back.
Yeah.
That's why I say we must write. Maybe we must, when we talk, we write first point.
Here we are unscripted.
No. Yeah. Because you cannot argue and answer yourself.
Okay, wait. So listen. We are here now.
I cannot answer. He's answer himself. We ask, what is a good play? He's telling us what is a good play.
Yes. How many minutes did he say?
Yeah, I've got just 5 minutes left. Let's wrap up. Yeah.
Okay.
If answer that, what is a good play? They know their role. What is Mtetwa's role? Not to be like good.
But you can just be on the pitch to defend, Hotman. What coach? As a coach,
but that's what you're getting paid for. That's your job.
It's not to be like Tito and control under pressure.
Was doing his job.
I was doing my job. Mine is not to dribble. I was defending. It's my job. Whether you like it or not, that's what they hired me for. They took Mtetwa from Stellenbosch to come and make sure that in the middle teams don't go fluent.
Yes, but after you,
what happens when you have the ball?
The ball, yes.
They didn't sign him for that.
But you can sign players like that. You only sign a player for one aspect of the game.
Give me Kazan the name, the difference. Let me touch.
No, let me show you the difference here, Katsande and this guy. And Mteto.
We must
that I see.
Okay.
Katsande broke up play more than Mteto. Mteto,
Which was what he was brought to do, right? To break up.
whether it was legal or illegal, but Katsande broke play. This guy will let you pass and chase you to the net. Not foul you.
We must finish up.
Okay, all right. Well, I can tell you one thing.
Oh man.
We were supposed to preview the season today, but because we are unscripted and it's too hot, this is where we're at. So look forward to a hell of a season.
Yeah.
We've got great things coming. We've got 99 talk. We've got the guest list.
Check the fantasy league as well.
Join the we've got more players in the fantasy league.
Yeah.
More teams on the fantasy
They
league.
must bring questions.
Bring questions for Grotmane. We're gonna analyze games. We are going to be an alternative to the mainstream pundits who we disagree with every weekend.
And remember, you can also join us on the studio, the studio.
Yeah.
Yes.
To speak your
Please,
mind as a fan.
Yes, we don't want to be the only ones who are speaking.
Only voice.
You guys are also fans. Please, if you want to join, you want to be part of this, must.
Shapala Spy2 does.
Yeah. Spy2 Vodcast at Gmail. Comments, subscribe, notify, all of that jazz. But, we're looking forward to it. Fantasy League Awards, Club World Cup.
Club World Cup.
It's done.
World Cup.
World Cup.
Road to the World Cup. We're going to the World Cup.
No, we can. We'll talk next week about Club World Cup.
We'll talk about that. Yeah.
Can we? Yeah, because you asked, Uri, is it for Club World Cup or is for money purposes?
Yeah.
Please, can you give us comment?
Comment
About Club World Cup. Is it for status or
Predictions.
something else?
Oh, predictions.
We'll find predictions of PSL.
Oh, the PSL.
Because now we're
Top 4.
Yeah.
Top 4 PSL. Top 4 PSL.
Top 4 PSL.
Yes.
Sundowns.
I think top 4 is very big. Top 4 is very... No, but what...
Stellenbosch.
Okay.
Pirates. And
This top 4 is hard. This top 4 is
Yeah. Okay, you are at top 3.
Yeah, top 3. Yeah.
Sundowns, Stellenbosch, Pirates.
Yeah.
In this order.
Okay.
Mamelodi Sundowns.
Yes.
Orlando Pirates.
Yes.
Stellenbosch.
Yes.
Skukun. In that particular order.
Okay. In this
confident, Bob.
in this order for me. Sundowns, Pirates, Skukune, Siwelele.
That is a tough one.
I know, right? Yeah, I'm throwing a red. Good man.
Things have changed. They went back to the beginning. It's Pirates, Chiefs,
Okay.
Sundowns,
Okay.
and Amazul.
In that particular order or...
In the
Pirates, Chiefs, Sundowns.
there's always time for change. It's coming
Next
back.
week we'll argue.
It's coming back.
Okay.
Let's do it.
No, thank
What are your predictions? Let us know. First episode, done and dusted. Thank you. Hot money. Thank you. See you next week. Gents, as always, looking forward to it. Spy2 Vodcast.
go, but you win it.
Yeah, and Allegri, I don't know why he's signing Kunku, but it's fine.
Yeah.